A couple days ago, I saw a video from Tricky Jim using a expanded Ho-Oh into Clefairy deck. When I realized the purpose of the deck, I questioned if he really was doing everything he could for it. The basics of the combo, we have 3 or 4 different types down here of energy, and Ho-Oh EX can flip a coin, if heads, recover itself and 3 different energy from the discard pile. Ho-Oh itself is not a good attacker, but if we use Ninja Boy, we can switch the Ho-Oh EX for any basic Pokemon in our deck. Now, in his deck, Tricky Jim used Clefairy with Metronome to use the opponent's attack. He used this to one-shot ADP and Gardena. Marshadow GX was the other Pokemon he used, which can use the attacks of any Pokemon in the discard pile. Of course, he was copying the Metronome. But then I realized, wait a minute, there are quite a few grass and metal decks floating around. Let's add in Ninetales V, Ninetales Shapeshifter. 1 fire energy, 2 colorless. Does the same thing. And Mew EX, Psychic. Very similar, it can use the attack of any Pokemon in play. So, your opponent's active, your opponent's bench, or your bench. So in this, if you want to use Mew EX, you need to get a Pokemon to your bench that you want to copy, which could be the Clefairy, the Ninetales, or even the Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Trinity Burn, 4 energy, 210 damage, that's pretty good. And if your opponent is a little deck, not a multi-prize deck, a budget deck, you can use Sky Legends GX. Sky Legends, if you have the attack cost, you can deal 110 damage to 3 Pokemon. Rest of this deck, we've got Thinning, we've got Recovery from the discard. I added Communication because there are quite a few games where I would draw the Pokemon that I wanted to Ninja Boy, and I threw in a Marnie as well. Other major change, I added Boss's Orders, since Boss's Orders can be recovered by the Dowsing Machine and by the Versus Seeker. I liked Tricky Jim's combo of Great Catcher into after Target Whistle, so that you can knock out a tag team twice. But I wasn't seeing as many tag teams when I ran this deck, so that's why I threw in the Boss's Orders. Field Blower, this was mainly for, I forgot the name, was it the Focus Sash? Well, basically its effect was Focus Sash in the video games, as well as the Metal Saucer that removed the weakness, the weakness to Ninetales V. I actually managed to do this onto a Melcario, but he scooped before I could even do it. And that's the basic combo of the deck. Keep on drawing using the Detonating Shaman, get your Ho-Ohs and energies into the discard. Shuckle is a energy miller that can be searched by Quick Ball or Communication. Flip ahead for Ho-Oh, Ninja Boy into your attacker, and try to knock him out on the first turn. Let's see how well that worked out for me. Up first, we've got a guy named Native Pride. Let's see what type of deck he's running. If you see that Marshadow, it was a substitute until I can get Mew into the deck. Well, Mew EX, that is. Marshadow has the same attack as Clefairy. The difference is it requires a Psychic Energy. So, of course, I'm going to infuse Psychic Energy in this variant in order to use this attack. Unfortunately, the most common Psychic weak to Psychic that you're likely to see is Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team GX. And Marshadow can't copy its ability to copy the attacks it can copy, and it can't copy a GX attack either. So Mew EX was infinitely better than Marshadow. Is that a Honedge and a Lillipup I see over there? This is an interesting tech deck. Well, my hand really doesn't have anything and is too big to really thin down with Milky Ball, so let's Dedenne. I got the Floatstone, and I got the Ninja Boy, and I got a third type of energy. Just considering what I want, yes, I do want Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. Floatstone. Might as well use Shaman, see what else I can get. Battle Compressor. Now, even if the first coin flip is a Tails, I can try 2 more times. The chance that I will get 3 Tails in a row is 1 out of 8. I have seen 8 Tails in a row though, so be careful. The opponent's not looking like a GX deck, so I tossed the Great Catcher. Second heads. Let's grab the 3 basic energy. Another reason I grabbed the Great Catcher for the discard was so that I wouldn't mill an energy. I need to draw an energy here and now. Shaman, restock my hand. Scoop up nets, more battle compressors, but I got my energy. I could have ended it here and then, but I just decided to thin my deck, get that Ho-Oh back in, and more energy. Forfeit. Up next is... I don't know if he wants it pronounced hick or hike. But my hand, 4 energy, 2 types for Bird Trio, a Quick Ball, and my Dowsing Machine. Not exactly the best start. I might be able to make something of it, but not the best start. Come on, hike. Can you speed it up? Thank you. Ow! He had a horrible start, and he's happy because he thinks I had a bad start too. It's not a bad start. We just have to see... Ooh. Okay, great start. 2 Ho-Oh. And let's get that water energy, please. Ninja Boy is also a good choice. Yeah, I decided to get rid of that Ho-Oh because I can do this combo. Quick Ball. Let's discard an energy. Get a Ho-Oh. I'm thinking about it. Oh, I decided to take it the other way. I could have discarded a Ho-Oh for the Dowsing Machine. Luckily, I got with the first heads. Ninja Boy. Let's go with Bird Trio again. I just need something to switch. No switch. I could have grabbed another Ho-Oh. Hindsight's 2020, as well as this year. But Scoop Up Net, that's a switch. Trinity Burn, goodbye. Battle's over. Who's up next? Freddy. We both had to mulligan. Yeah, I didn't get... I don't think I have any battles with Mew EX because I couldn't find any opportunities to use it. But you could see just how interesting this deck can get. It's Peakrom. I need to have a Marshadow GX in the deck. Let's attach a Floatstone. What can I discard? I got Versus Seeker. I can discard Ninja Boy. Shaman. Let's go. I got Chuckle. I considered Grass Energy for this deck, but no. Let's try to sing. I kind of have a bad hand here. He wakes up. Please no Thunder Mountain. Please no Thunder Mountain. Please no Thunder Mountain. Please no Thunder Mountain. Marnie. It's Marnie. He's going to shuffle that Marshadow back into the deck. And I drew a Ho-Oh. Discard it. What am I going to grab? What am I going to grab? Shaman. Thinking about my options. Scoop up neck and let me draw again. Let's do it. Play down the Floatstone to thin my hand. Let's try the Ho-Oh. Heads, first try. I chose the Fighting Energy this time instead of Water because Picrom's weak to fighting. Let's do it. I decided to scoop up the Clefairy for no reason whatsoever. Maybe I wanted him to Marnie again so I can... Yeah, my thought process must have been I expected the Picrom to use Marnie again. With that Battle Compressor, I threw the Clefairy in so that I could use Metronome. Full Blitz. Considered attaching it, but no. Ultra Ball, I can use that. Battle Compressor, I can use that. Water Energy, could probably use that. He leads with his tag team that is not weak to fighting, the Rushazard. Welder, please not two, please not two. If he blows his GX attack, he can take me out. He got 2 fire. He just needs a 3rd fire. Didn't get it. Let's see what I can grab. Considering my options, I don't have a water Pokemon that is capable of copying attacks, so let's do what we can. Grab the Dedenne, because you see how much energy there is for Ho-Oh right there. I got Ninja Boy. So let's Rebirth. I think it was after this match that I added the boss's orders. Really considering what to do here. Let's discard 2 cards. Could grab the Scoop Up Net. Yeah, I do. Because I need to bring up that Picrom, and I have only 1 card in this version of the deck that can do it. It's the Great Catcher. I also got the Target Whistle, but he already had a Picrom out. Didn't need it. Let's full blitz him again. Goodbye, Picrom. Up next is PJ. I'll just call you PJ. Here's that Mew. Unfortunately, it was in the hand. Let's see what the opponent does, and it's Zacian. You remember that other copycat card that we did? I actually wanted this person to survive. I really wanted to test a mechanic. Let's communicate. Grab a Ho-Oh. Let's Quick Ball away the Ho-Oh for a Ho-Oh. Let's Ultra Ball the Ho-Oh for, you guessed it, a Shaman.
Floatstone, Shaman. Got another Shaman. And a Versus Seeker. Let's discard that Marnie. I'm probably not going to need it. Grab the Shuckle. This is why I ran Shuckle. Double check what types I need. Yeah, let's do this. That's one heads. At this point I was considering what to go for. Then I remembered I don't have Vitality Band. I do have a Ninja Boy though. Try to drag it out a couple times. Let's see, is it in the deck? Is it in the deck? Ninetales! It's a fire type that can copy the attack of Zacian. What I wanted to know is if I use Ninetales Shapeshifter to copy Zacian's attack. Zacian's attack says that you cannot use this attack during your next turn. My question was, does this attack only count for Zacian's attack, for Ninetales copying the attack, or for Ninetales' attack? Unfortunately, you forfeit.